Securing this route is critical to Ustio's attack on the Belkan forces. Destroy the Belkan ground units blocking passage along this route, and secure the supply line between our forces and the Osean army.
Belkan ground forces are blocking off our transport route. Destroy them all. Our first defense unit is down. All units, engage the Allied forces. The operation is proceeding smoothly. Eliminate the remaining forces. Did anyone request backup? Keep trying until we get a response. Things are gonna get tricky if reinforcements show up. Where the hell are those reinforcements? We're in a panic down there. We just might be able to win this. Fire! Fire! Fire away! Our second defense unit is down. How can this happen? There are only a few enemy fighters up there. There aren't many Belkan ground forces left. Continue operation. This is GOM 2. I bagged a bandit. Locked on. Operation complete. Now the Allied forces can secure a military transport route. Well done, GOM team. Looks like luck was on your side again today, Solo Wing. Yeah, well, I've had my fill of going home without wings.
Hello viewers, and welcome back to Let's Play Escape 0 The Belkan War. I am Rotivendolo, your host, and today with me there is...
Yeah, g'day guys, it's Staff Sarge aka Pango 556 coming in to lend a little bit of fighter pilot otaku-ness to this thing.
And today will be our expert on aircraft. And we will begin the video with showing the difference between the pets. Today we'll be down some aces on soldier and mercenary pets. So what do we know about the aircraft, Vanguard?
The F-4 Phantom?
Yes.
It is probably one of the most ungainly fighters you will ever fly in this game. It's referred to as the Rhino, the Double Ugly, and the Triumph of Thrust over Aerodynamics. That sums it up perfectly there.
Yeah, I'm a total newbie on aircraft, so you can say whatever you want, I won't mind.
Yeah, but the main thing with the Phantom, you probably picked this up just from that one mission.
Yeah.
It cannot turn, literally.
Yeah, it's not easy to use it. And this is the mercenary path, and we're using the... What aircraft is that?
Oh, that's the F-20A Tigershark.
Yeah.
That's the nice thing about Ace Combat, they've got all the experimental aircraft, so this was you use the F-5 in the first mission, didn't you?
Yes, the Tiger.
Yeah, the F-20 was
It's similar.
It was an updated model.
Yeah, it's similar.
Yeah, it was the same airframe, just upgraded with all new weapons and engines and all that, but nobody wanted to buy it.
Yeah. And that's the last aces from mission 2, Bluek. It's flying with a MiG-21, apparently.
And it's one of the nice advantages of the semi-active.
The missile.
Even if it goes what you would think out of range, it still hunts in.
Even on long range. And we see, the differences between Pixie's radio chatters. And if we kill some targets, neutral targets, let's see what it has to say.
You're kind of a little bit closer to the SAMs.
Yeah. Yes. And let's move on with mission 3. So there will be no intros this time. Operation Choker 1. Let's see what the briefing has to say.
Yeah, gonna have a first look at B7R, which is always have fun.
Yes. We are on a reconnaissance mission.
For a reconnaissance mission to be conducted near the border.
I like B7R so much. It's one of the few things, a lot of things that Ace Combat, the Belkan War, does so good.
It's, to me, it's a really bizarre thing because, like trying to look at the whole war strategically. I mean, yeah, B7R is just open field. It's essentially a MiG alley,
yeah.
but with modern aircraft.
Yeah, they say in the wiki they say that essentially the B7R it's an arid place and it's hard to the troops to fight in here, so they prefer the aerial fights. That's why it's called the round table. It's where aircraft aces fights, and it's also a nice thing because the Belkan 1 managed to create all this mythology, and Mission 3 where it starts to kick in. That's one of the things I like most from Ace Combat.
Yeah, the whole the Arthurian mythology.
Arthurian mythology.
Ties into it.
The round table. And today we're going with the Gripen C. The Gripen C, I have to say, is a pretty good looking aircraft, especially with the night colors. It has these golden stripes on it.
To be honest, pretty much all Saab's aircraft, well, the later ones anyway, they all look fantastic. The Draken, Viggen, and the Gripen you see here.
Yeah.
It's still kind of a shame. They've got the J-35J. They've got the AS-39, which we're looking at. But they don't have like the AJ-37 Viggen, which is... Not enough games have a Viggen in it.
Let's see if we can we'll find it in Ace Combat 8.
That'd be handy. That was the one advantage of Ace Combat X. It did have a Viggen in it.
On
that was
PSP?
fantastic.
Well, it was the...
That was the PSP one, yes.
B7R.
Belkan Priority 1 Strategic Airspace B7R, aka the Round Table. It was the grand stage where we pilots performed. We were all on an equal footing, fighting under the same conditions. No affiliations or ranks to hinder us. Aces from every nation crisscrossed through those skies in pursuit of air superiority.
Nice.
The only rule of engagement was to survive.
Was the running theme of this game.
For the mission there will be just us and Pixie.
Comm team, this is Eagle Eye. Penetrate B7R and get a feel for the surroundings.
I like the Gripen so much.
This kind of job is what we're all about.
It just looks right
Yeah,
for an interceptor.
yeah. And also when you slow down it opens the dead flaps right on the thrust. So it's nice. It's nice looking.
Oh yeah. I mean, Ace Combat is always good for essentially plane porn.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, you have a look at in the external view on any aircraft, just you moving them in any way. Firing up the air brakes, afterburners, doing a couple of air-on rolls. They're just so well designed.
Comm team, engage. We will survive, Call 1.
And there's a line for the trailer.
Yes, we will survive. Pixie is it's a pretty as we've seen, it's pretty useful. Is when you issue a command, it does its job.
Yeah, Pixie, that was what surprised me coming from the other games because I think the only game I played before Ace Combat 0, Ace Combat 2 was the only one that I played with wingmen. I haven't played 4 or 5, and the wingmen were just completely useless.
Yeah, also in Ace Combat 5 there are wingmen, but they're not good as Pixie. from what I remember, at least.
Well, they're combat effective, but I think obviously, so the player is the guy who gets all the kills.
Yeah, of course.
And there's the ace and a cranked arrow.
And that's the first days of night path for this mission.
Again, another aircraft. I'm ashamed that it made a production.
F-16.
It's a regular F-6. Well, no, it's not a regular F-16.
XR.
It's a supersized F-16 with a delta wing, and the thing is just fantastic. Those guys are on a high cap.
Yeah. Missed.
Watch out, the enemy's locked onto you.
Yeah.
Cypher, we'll fly into the round table. Proceed with caution.
And that is our first introduced A squadron.
B7R at high speed.
I want to clean up those metal pipes pretty quick.
Probably the main force.
And they're also flying with the Gripen.
Indigo 1 to all units. Target spotted. Commencing attack.
And the music kicks in.
Golf team, we cannot authorize a retreat.
So we got Arthurian legends, high-speed jet combat, and now we have Spanish guitars.
Perfect. What else do you want?
Unlike you mercenaries, I fight for a real cause.
I'm thinking, and nothing else is coming to mind.
Yeah. And Indigo is a knight. The chivalrous. They don't like mercenaries like us.
And this is a nice thing, that the fact that all of the A squadrons do have. I mean, it's not all that in depth, but they do have some character to them,
Yeah.
as opposed to Ace Combat 5 was just, oh yeah, they're bad guys, so shoot them down.
That's what lacks on, for example, on XCombat 6 or the Horizon Assault.
Well, Assault Horizon had one named Ace,
Yeah.
the Akula, and that was it. Everyone else was just, oh yeah, it's a elite Russian squadron.
Missile evaded. OCO's holding their own in the round table.
And it's also nice to fight against squadrons, because each one have a tactic. For example, the Indigo team, one will lure you by following him, while the other three aces will wait for you when you do the loop, and they will wait for you with missiles.
Missile evaded. Mark 2. Approaching gun range. Gom 1. Missile launched.
Yeah, that'll be fun to have a look at in the future missions. The one,
Enemies locked onto you.
like you said, they all have their own different styles. Like the one that really annoyed me was the Vulture, which is flying MiG-31s, and their entire tactic is just high-speed passes constantly.
Bandits in gun range.
Very annoying.
I mean, it shows good. It's good wing tactics. What these guys are practicing.
Yeah, I guess it's also real tactics. I mean, I guess they use.
Well, the primary function of a wingman, or wingmen rather, is
Whoa.
is supporting fire. They don't stay right on their tail. Like if you've watched Top Gun, how they go, no, you don't leave your wingman. You stay within 5 meters of them. You don't do that, because then you both get shot down.
Reinforcements confirmed.
The wingman's supposed to lag behind, so if the enemy spots the lead and rolls in, then the wingman can take a shot. If he goes after the wingman, then the lead can roll out and get onto the tail,
Yeah,
and again shoot down the enemy.
that's what exactly they do.
Begun its advance. We appreciate your work.
And Pixie's are a little bitter about that.
Looks like we were just a couple of decoys.
I'll admit this.
Yo, buddy.
The actual purpose of the mission is somewhat clever when they go through it in the debriefing.
Let's see what the debriefing has to say. I'll just keep with the replay.
And
we were just decoys.
Yeah, I think they explain a bit more in the next mission, but it's I think the British term for it is a rodeo. I don't know what do the Americans call it. I think it's just called trolling.
Yeah.
Which is where the inner term of trolling comes from, I believe. Where you send up fighter aircraft to lure out the enemy fighters, and then you engage and try and shoot them down.
And we just reached the end of the video. Goodbye from me, and I'll just leave the word to Penigod.
Yeah, I probably won't see you guys later, but I'll definitely be keeping track of this LP, and best of luck to you, mate.
That's it for today. Bye, guys.
See ya.